I'm so angry with you because you knew exactly how much I loved you, and still you played with the silence like it didn't matter. You knew the weight of my feelings. You knew what my voice sounded like when I was trying not to cry, yet you chose to look the other way. And that choice, that silence, it echoed louder than any argument. I wasn't asking for the world. I was just asking for you to care back with the same intensity, the same loyalty, the same damn heart I gave you so easily. You told me I was different. You said I wasn't like the rest, that I was safe, that I was home. And then, when things got real, when emotions got messy, when I finally showed you the parts of me I hide from the world, you left, not with words, not with explanation, but with silence. You walked away like I never sat beside you in your lowest, like I never defended you when people questioned you, like I never stayed when everyone else chose distance. I'm not angry because you fell out of love. I'm angry because you didn't even have the decency to tell me. You let me hold on while you slipped away. You let me believe in forever, while you were already living like it ended. You made promises and looked me in the eye, while doing it. Do you even remember that? Or is forgetting me something that came easy to you? It's not the absence that hurts, it's the memory of your presence. I keep replaying your words, our moments, like an old video stuck on loop, and every time I think I've healed, your ghost shows up in a song, a street, a scent, and reminds me of what we almost had, what I thought we had. And that's what burns the most, how wrong I was about you. I'm so angry because I believed you when you said you'd never hurt me. I held on to your words like lifelines. I gave you my softest parts, my fears, my dreams, my family stories, my future plans. I let you see me, really see me. And you took all of that and left it scattered, like none of it ever meant anything, like I was just a chapter you were bored of halfway through. You didn't just hurt me, you changed me. I look at love differently now. I second-guess kindness. I pull away when someone tries to get close, not because I don't want love, but because I'm terrified of another heartbreak that looks like yours. You made me question what I bring to the table, and that kind of damage, it lingers long after the tears stop. The worst part is, if you walked through that door right now, a part of me would still want to ask why, still want to fix it, still want to believe that maybe, just maybe, you had a reason that made it all make sense. That's what love does, it makes fools out of the faithful. And I was nothing if not faithful to you, even when you didn't deserve it. I'm not writing this to guilt you. I'm writing this because my silence has swallowed me whole, and if I don't put this anger somewhere, it'll eat away at the last pieces of me that still believe in love. I needed to say this not to bring you back, but to finally free myself from waiting for you to come back. This is my closure, even if you never read a word of it. And I think what hurts even more is how easily you moved on, or at least pretended to, like none of it scratched you, like none of it mattered the way it mattered to me. I lie awake wondering if you ever scroll back to our old messages. If you hear a song, and it takes you back to a moment we shared, or was I the only one who felt it that deeply? Was I just a pause in your life while you were waiting for something better? Because, if that's the truth, then I wish I had never met you. I'm angry because I made excuses for you. Over and over again, I convinced myself you were just busy, just going through something, just not ready. I defended your distance, your coldness, your half-hearted replies. I told my friends you were different. I told myself you loved me, just in your own way. But now I see it. I was loving you out loud while you were just tolerating me quietly. And it kills me that everyone else could see it but me. They warned me. They told me you weren't showing up, that I deserved more. But I silenced their voices because I was so afraid of losing you, not realizing I had already lost you the moment I started fighting alone. That's the thing about love. When it's real, it fights with you, not against you. And you let me bleed and still asked why I was so emotional. I gave you everything I had, the best of me, the loyal parts, the raw truths I never told anyone. and you gave me just enough to keep me hopeful, never enough to feel secure. And now that I look back, I wonder how I survived all those nights crying in silence, trying not to let the phone slip out of my hands, waiting for a message that never came. I'm angry because I'm still cleaning up the mess you left behind. I'm still explaining to myself why I wasn't enough for someone I would have burned the world down for. I'm still trying to fall asleep without replaying the sound of your laugh, or the softness in your voice when things were good. And I don't know how long this will last, but I do know one thing: you don't get to come back when it's convenient for you. Not anymore. If you ever think about me, I hope you remember the version of me who loved you fearlessly, the one who forgave things she should have walked away from, the one who stayed when it got ugly. I hope you remember her and feel the weight of what you lost. Because I was real, and in this world full of people pretending to love, I gave you the rarest thing, a heart that chose you with no hesitation. And I'll be okay. Not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day, I'll stop checking my phone, hoping your name pops up. One day, I'll stop feeling your ghost in places we never even visited. One day, someone will look at me like I'm the only one in the room, and they'll mean it. And when that day comes, I won't compare them to you, because I'll know real love doesn't come with question marks. It comes with clarity. So yes, I'm angry, but underneath the anger is love, a deep, painful, lingering kind of love, the kind that doesn't switch off just because the other person did. But I'm learning to let that love turn inward. I'm learning to love myself more than I miss you. And maybe that's the beginning of healing. Maybe that's the part of the story where I finally stop waiting. But even as I write this, a part of me still aches to hear your side. I know, I shouldn't still crave the voice that stayed silent when I was drowning. But that's what love does: it confuses logic. It rewires your instincts. It makes you reach for the same flame that burned you, just to feel warmth again. And maybe that's what hurts the most. That I still want to understand you, when you never tried to understand me. I'm angry because I gave you the power to ruin me, and you did. And still, I sit here trying to make sense of your absence like it came with instructions. But it didn't. You just vanished. No closure. No goodbye. Just an open wound and a list of things I wish I could unfeel. You left me with memories that feel more like ghosts haunting the quiet corners of my life. There were moments, little, fleeting ones, that I still can't erase. The way your voice softened when you said my name. The stupid inside jokes. The way time slowed when you touched my hand. And it messes with me, because how can someone who gave me those moments also give me this silence? How do I reconcile the love I felt with the pain I carry now? I'm angry because I begged the universe to protect you, even after you stopped protecting me. I prayed for your peace. I defended you when no one else would. I romanticized your distance and turned your neglect into poetry, just to survive it. I made you the center of my universe, and now that you've left, everything else feels dimmer, like the world lost its color. And maybe you'll never see this. Maybe you won't even think twice about the wreckage. That's fine. This isn't for you. This is for me. For the version of me that held on too long. For the girl who whispered, "It's okay," when it wasn't. For the woman who stayed even when she felt herself breaking. She deserves better, and I'm finally learning how to give her that. You see, anger isn't always loud. Sometimes it's the silence between what we deserved and what we got. Sometimes it's the heaviness in our chest when we hear their name. Sometimes it's waking up and realizing they're still gone and that they chose to be. That's where I am now, in that quiet anger, the kind that doesn't scream, it just builds. But I'm not here to curse you. I'm here to release you. To say everything I needed to say, even if you're not listening. Because healing isn't always pretty. It's messy and slow, and full of moments like this where I spill my heart into empty space, just to find a little peace. And I know I'll get there. One day, I'll look back and thank you for teaching me what I'll never settle for again. One day, someone will love me in all the ways you didn't. They'll listen, they'll stay, they'll hold me like I'm not fragile, but sacred. And when that day comes, I'll smile out because I won, but because I finally stopped losing myself over someone who never truly saw me. So I'm angry, yes, but underneath it all, I'm free. You know what else I'm angry about? The way I still flinch every time my phone lights up. A tiny, ridiculous part of me hoping it's you, finally ready to talk. To explain. To say something that might make this ache make sense, but it's never you. It's never the message I needed, and yet, my heart keeps checking, keeps hoping, and I hate that. I hate that you still have this power over my silence, even when I've said everything I could. I'm angry because I defended you to myself. I excused the distance, I rewrote your silence into patience.